Today we're looking at a condo that's 1 block away from the metro, 2 blocks away from Whole Foods, and 3 blocks away from the middle of Clarendon. Okay, you get it. The Charleston has an A+ location. In this video, we're going to take a look at the Charleston, what it's like living in the community, and talk about everything you need to know. Stay tuned. The Charleston is located at 2400 Clarendon Boulevard. You are right along the main strip and in the middle of the Clarendon-Courthouse neighborhood. The Charleston was built in 1991 and has 168 units on 10 stories. So technically the Charleston is located in the courthouse neighborhood. Well, technically the Clarendon-Courthouse neighborhood is just one neighborhood. But what I'm trying to get at is if you're looking for condos in Clarendon, the Charleston might sneak into your search. But just remember that most of the Clarendon condos are going to be on the western side or in the heart of Clarendon, while the Charleston is going to be a little bit further down as you go east on Clarendon Boulevard into the courthouse, what we know as the courthouse neighborhood. Great, so now that we got that out of the way, we can talk about the building. Main entrance, when you walk in, you're greeted with a front desk person on your left, open lobby, community room off to the back. It's a standard lobby. It's not gonna blow you away, but it's nice, it's open, it's welcoming. But the best part about the entrance to the Charleston is that there's a little roundabout that'll let you park, I didn't say that, you're not allowed to park there, but will let you drop off, have deliveries, maybe if your driver's waiting for you downstairs or you have guests coming up, and this avoids people stopping on Clarendon Boulevard. Have you ever noticed driving in Clarendon that people will just put on their blinkers and think it's okay to stop in the right lane or even worse, blocking the bike lane? No, you cannot do that. This is not your own personal road. These are main thoroughfares through Arlington. Just because you have your blinkers on doesn't mean that gives you the privilege to just stop in the middle of the road. Absolutely not. Okay. Whew, getting a little heated talking about driving in Clarendon, but what's really cool is you do have the roundabout that, deliveries, packages, whatever it may be, you're going to have that option. Okay, back to the Charleston. Amenities. Charleston has amenities that are par for the course. The lobby we talked about has a community room right nearby as well as the front desk. There's also a very small fitness center and a small outdoor pool and sun deck area. So as for the units themselves, you're gonna get mostly 1 and 2 bedroom layouts. There is one 3-bedroom layout. It was combined on the top floor from a 2-bedroom and a 1 den, and now you have a handful of bedrooms, 3 bathrooms, an office, a den space. It's pretty cool, and we're starting to see this as a trend. If you need more space in a condo, what are you going to do? You're going to buy the unit next to you. It's pretty cool. So we're starting to see this a lot more often. But as for the 1-bedroom layouts, you're going to see a common theme of French doors leading into a desk, a den, a study area. And then, of course, we're also going to have the sunrooms versus balconies. Balconies might be a little more desirable because there's less of them, but that's always depending on your taste. Also, be wary of which tier you're in. Some tiers along the side road might not be as desirable as they're closer to the loading dock compared to some tiers on the Clarendon Boulevard side where you don't get the obstruction, the view obstruction from the hotel that's right next door on Adams Street. I hope I'm getting that right. So when you're looking to buy or live at the Charleston, make sure you get your tier right. Maybe you want the balcony for the extra room and the view out looking over Clarendon Boulevard, or maybe you're okay with the sunroom. So these are things to think about when you're looking at the units at the Charleston. Okay, let's take a look at the top 3 things that you need to know about living at the Charleston. Number 1 is French doors. Guys, we briefly touched on it. All of the 1-bedrooms are going to have French doors leading into a little desk, den, study area. There is one tier, tier 12, that's not going to have, it's a 1-bedroom, it's not going to have the French doors. It's only 600 square feet and change, maybe 650, 660. But for the rest of the 1-bedrooms, you're looking at around 760 square feet. They're pretty much 1-bedroom and dens. They eat into the floor plan just a tiny bit, not enough to make a huge impact, but it's cool because you think if you're looking for a 1-bedroom, you're going to get 1 room and the living room. Not the case of the Charleston. You actually get the French doors and a 2nd room, which is perfect for a reading room or an office. It would make a very small bedroom, but this is something that you get at the Charleston that you don't find anywhere else. Number 2 is the 90s. The Charleston was built in 1991, and when you walk into the lobby, it's gonna feel like it's 1991. Am I okay saying that? Charleston police gonna come after me. If you drive to work, you park in the garage, take the elevator up, walk to your unit, you're not gonna notice it, but if you're inside the lobby, you're checking out the amenities, you're checking out the Charleston, you know, it just feels like it's from 1991, and we're at that point where condos in the late 80s and early 90s are looking to do the upgrades, and you know, everyone's worried about condo fees. You know, you can't have condo fees going too high. It's going to hurt the property values, make the property less desirable. But at some point, you need to make some upgrades to keep with the times, to compete with newer condo units and newer apartments that might steal some of the investment properties that people have at the Charleston that are trying to rent out. So number 2 is the 90s. Watch out for the return of the 90s. Oh man. Number 3 is Envision Courthouse Square. Guys, I have to confess something to you. I'm a huge nerd. A huge Arlington nerd, I should say. And when it comes to Arlington County, I love living here, I love working here, and I'm invested in what's going on. And there's a huge plan right now, Envision Courthouse Square, that the county board just approved. And when it goes through, there will be some monumental changes that are happening in the immediate area of the Charleston. We're talking about a 2-acre park replacing the surface parking lot at the Courthouse movie theater. They're gonna get rid of the old buildings, build up some new buildings, create a whole new plaza. It's supposed to be pretty awesome, and you know, we're always thinking about, is my investment solid? Compare Courthouse to Ballston, or should I just buy in Clarendon? Well, when it all comes down to it, pay attention to what's happening in the county. I'll include a link there below because my 20-second value add right here isn't going to do it justice. It's really cool, and I highly suggest that you look into it because Courthouse has a lot going for it right now, but just wait to the future until they put this plan into place. I think you guys are really going to see a lot of changes positively taking place right nearby and right immediately next to the Charleston. There you have it, the top 3 things you need to know about living at the Charleston. Just to recap, number 1, French doors. Number 2 is the 90s. And number 3 is Envision Courthouse Square. Guys, thank you so much for watching. Hey, how do you think I did? Do you live at the Charleston? Do you have some feedback for me? Positive, negative, I can take it. Did I leave anything out? I want to hear from you. Be sure to drop a comment below if you live at the Charleston, or if you have a question that maybe I kind of breezed through or that you wanted more explanation on. Be happy to answer it for you below. And if you missed any of my previous condo videos, you can always find them any time of day on my channel. Thanks again for watching. Until next time, create a productive day. Take care.